Hi guys. So I'm like freshly sorry. I'm like freshly home from being out of town, and that was completely my fault for not pre-recording it yesterday. So I wanted to make up for it because I had said every week I'd be giving you guys some input and tidbits every week. Oh my goodness, I'm just looking at my eyeballs, looking tired. But anyways, so this week I wanted to talk to you guys about significant others and friends as far as building this business. And I think it's an important one because when people first start this, your first go-to people are the people that you're closest with, as well as your family members and your significant others. So it's always, your kind of first instinct to go to those people because those are the people that you're closest with. When a lot of times those people who you're closest with are not going to be your go-to people who are going to be in your challenge groups, who are going to sign up as coaches. And that can be a little tough at first to kind of get that because you expect for those people to support you. But what I want to explain is that it's okay. It's okay if your best friend isn't going to be a coach. That's fine because it's just not their thing. This business and even doing challenge groups and even sometimes down to working out is not some people's things. And that's fine. And you want to make sure and remember that even with people you don't know, you're not pushing this down their throats. So you want to make sure the people that you see often and are really close with, you're not pushing something down their throat because then you're gonna make a disconnect in that relationship. So it's fine not to have your closest friends, but the other part of that is you want to make sure that you're always consistently building your network so you don't have to feel like those are the people that you only have to focus on, because there are so many other people who are going to want to join in and who are going to want in on this opportunity that you shouldn't need to feel like you keep going back to those same people. The other thing, too, is give people time. Let them see what you're doing. Let them see the progress, and let them then decide based on how happy you are, based on the progress that you've been doing, to then approach you, too. So that way you aren't pushing them to do something that they're really not going to be into. As far as significant others, now a lot of times when you're working on building the business and you decide, yes, this is what I want to do, a lot of people sign up their significant other as one of their coaches to get to Emerald quickly. Now that's one of the ways, and it's a great way to do that, but sometimes there are going to be people who have a significant other who says, no, I don't want to do that. I don't think you should be doing this. I don't think it's a good idea. And that can be difficult, but there's ways to go around it, and there's ways to approach it, though, too. One of the most important things that I think if you are going to build this business is to share why you're thinking that. What do you love about what you're doing right now and why you want to build it? When it comes to Corey and I, he's always known that I've loved Beachbody workouts. He knows that the first time I lost weight was because insanity. I was completely religious with that before I even knew about the coaching opportunity. And then it came down to I was invited for an accountability group. And I was so hesitant about Shakeology, but I kept talking about it all the time because I had already been doing the programs. I had already done like 3 programs, I think it was. I done P90X, Insanity, and T25. And so by that time, I had seen the Shakeology things all at the end of the programs. And I was like, oh, okay, because I had never tried it before. So I was like, oh, I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to do that. But Corey knew how committed I was to the working out piece, that he was like, okay, if you really want to do this, then go ahead and try the shakes and let's see how it goes. Then after I did that, then I heard all about the coaching and I was super into it and super excited about it. And at first he was just like, okay, yeah, you need me to do what? That's fine. Whatever. Sign me up. So he wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing, nor did I really have any idea either. It was just like, this is what I need to do to get to this first rank, and I'm going to sign you up, okay? But then once I really started to get more into it, he would share the excitement with me. But the only reason why he would share that excitement with me was because I would tell him, and I'd be like, I sold a challenge pack, you know, and he'd come and give me a high five. But that's because I was sharing that with him. I was telling him why. Then once I kind of got more into it and I wanted to really start building the business, and I got up to diamond rank, and, you know, more comes into that with having a team and trying to recruit more, time's being spent on my phone, on my computer, running the challenge groups, making sure I get my workout in, those type of things, which to someone on the outside would just be looking at, Chloe, be quiet. Sometimes looking on the outside, it just would be wasting time and not doing anything. But really, what I was doing was checking in and doing all those things that need to be done daily to be able to build the business. See, he's back there. Say hi, babe. But when I tell him what the goals are and what I need to be making, so like I have said, my goal is to hit Success Club, and then after that, I'm going to work on his coaching part to make him get Success Club, so that way we can get more team values. So as long as I'm sharing that and I'm telling him what that means and why I'm doing that and what I need to be doing every day, then it becomes more understandable for that too. But also there's the other side of that too, and when we're sitting down to have dinner, I won't have my phone with me anymore. Before I used to, and now I don't. I won't have my phone near me, and then I wait until we're done with dinner and then go back to whatever it is we were doing before that. But I know there have been other coaches on here too who have had a hard time with having their significant other be supportive of it. But the two things that I would say are most important is making sure you have a schedule, so knowing what day you're doing certain things. And number two is sharing with it. So saying why it's important to you, why you want to continue doing that, and why you want to be building the business. But overall, if you do not have your best friend in it as a coach, or have the full understanding from your significant other, majority of the time it's because you're not communicating or sharing what it is that you love about the business or what it is that you want to get out of it. So those would be my little tidbits about this topic. Short, quick video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Bye.